It's time to do a review, and in fact we're going to review this one. Because why wouldn't we? This is from the brilliant, memorable days of 1993. This is of the Transformers G2 LaserRod's Jolt. Apparently is Decepticon. I don't believe there's a symbol on him anywhere, but I went to good old TF Wiki, because why wouldn't you? And I swatted up about the character and whatnot, and Jolty Boy, well, basically, he's an absolutely ruthless lunatic on the battlefield. He'll mercilessly and joyfully murder and chop people to bits, and all the rest of it. He loves it to bits. As long as he's got someone big and scary backing him up. Otherwise, kinda turns into a bit of a pansy. But that's fine, you know. Bad guys, you know, supposed to be bullies, and bullies won't actually beat you up when you confront them. Yeah, you know what I mean. And he is, let's just have a look-see. He's a spectacular, brilliantly hot pink. This is like a Strawberry Angel Delight wishes it was this pink. You know? Is there anything this pink? It's a lovely pink, but this kind of not quite ultramarine blue, but nearly, with a little bit of a fade from the white into a darker blue for some reason, but still a little bit of sort of a creamy grey, little accents here and there. Nice silver alloys, mate. Look at that. A little bit of clear plastic here and there, and some green seats. Little green rear bumper and exhaust. That's what it is. And it's beautiful. And it's just so sleek and smooth, and so lovely. I do love it so. G2, alright? G2, a lot of these things still had like G1-ish articulation, which is bad, let's be honest. But they were smaller, they were plastic, some of the time they felt more sturdy. Diecast is nice, but you are worried that the metal is going to break from the plastic. If it's all plastic, it's all roughly going to be the same kind of durability, you know? So G2 were nice, they were nice, and then they went nuts. And I love him so. I'm tempted to try and get more of these guys now, but just him on his own is fine. I'm alright. Size comparison is with Road Trap. So he's a teeny tiny deluxe, slightly sort of spread out deluxe. He's a weird size, like really weird size. I feel like these should be higher. Is this sort of pseudo working suspension? No way. Or is this just how it works? Yeah, kinda. Whether I'm doing something wrong, I don't know, but that's kind of suspension. So he's not massive, is the point. Alright, he's not huge. But I tell you what he can do, that he couldn't do when I got him out of the box. We ready for this? There's a ickle green button there. We ready for this? Let's just turn off the light. Oh, that wasn't as glorious as I was hoping it was going to be. Hang on. Lights. Ooh. I was hoping it was going to be a bit more impressive than that, but it looks a lot better, and yeah. Wow, you really can't see this. Shame, because it does look awesome. Should we transform it? I think it's about time. So, first we're going to pop off the bumper and exhaust part, which just goes onto that tiny little peg there, into this little hole here. And You would never have guessed it, but it's a sword. Look at that. You wouldn't have guessed that, would you? And then we stand it up, and it's pretty reasonable transformation. Fair, you know what's going to happen here. We've got to pull these little grey parts kind of loose. Just they sort of half grip onto the inside of the plastic there, the pink. Not properly, but they sort of half grip around it. We'll fold this out on hinges here. And these don't actually tab together. Well, they sort of peg together slightly at the knee, but not properly. And these are the legs. Yay! We fold the entire bonnet section forward. And there are these two little pegs and these two little holes. So it just about pegs in. Or it would if the arms weren't in the way. So we're going to rotate these little grey creamy bits onto the side. Yay! And yay! So bring them all the way out. Make sure this is pegged in. Straighten them out. So he's got nice big shoulder pads. And for added style bonus, what we're going to do is we're going to get the back of the seat here and push it up, which will reveal the head. Hair for some reason. And there he is in robot mode. And what more do you want? I mean, really. He's got... I'm just trying to get a bit of... There we go. He's got this awesome, weird kind of green head, which does swivel. You know, does swivel. Don't think it can do... No, it can. It can do a 180. I don't know why you do a 180, but it can. I do love that. I don't know what it is. Sometimes weird heads like this are just fantastic. Again, arms 360, in, out. Wrist, forearm swivel. What's going on there? And elbow, that will go forward, backwards, wherever. And if you really want to, you can sort of fold that, but there's no real reason to. And I suppose if we're going for it, these can be hot rod style arm guns. Why not? Same this side. The legs are a questionable one. This whole thing in here, it's like the old G.I. Joe figures. It's like an elastic band round to the hips and stuff. So he's got all this kind of articulation. It goes all over the place. And same with the legs. But I am very worried that band's going to snap. Apparently it's not difficult to fix, because people save like old G.I. Joe figures and sell them for a fortune, But I never quite liked that. I'd have preferred a more static body. Personal preference. I mean, if I was that concerned, I could potentially put some glue on it, but I ain't doing that. Just for all the people who are out there who just had a mini heart attack, I'm not going to. Alright? The two main drawbacks I could kinda have against this robot mode is A, he's properly hollow. Because of the hole in the back where the seats are. It's properly hollow. And two, there's the giant bonnet section sticking off the front. But that houses the gimmick, so you can't really blame him for that. Also, no weapon storage that I've noticed. I mean, I could shove it in there. But storing your weapon by shoving it through your side, probably not a good idea. Just putting that one out there. You can put the sword in his hand. That's awesome. Pardon me. And you can light up. Whee! Whee! Let's try this again. Let's try again. Yeah, that's a bit better. There you go. And he's quite nice. Again, I suppose lack of heels is also a little bit of a complaint, but considering how front heavy he is, it's not that big an issue. But what you can also do is if you open this up, and I've not done this yet, so this black piece here is where the LED is, and all this is just cable. Why has it got exposed cable? Why has it got the LED part that you can remove? Well, children, so you can take this out on its wire, extend it all out, fold this back down, and peg this LED, which lights up, into the bottom of the hand where the sword is. And now you can have light up sword, which again doesn't look very impressive. Let's try the lights off again. Still doesn't look that impressive. Looks a lot better in, real life. That looks awesome to me. Like, so you can see the colour there at the top. It does actually light up really well. It's just, you know what? Bear with me. I'm going to turn all the lights off. Bear with me. This is a stupid idea, and I'm going to fall over something. Yeah, I'm going to grab you while I'm at it. Let's turn this off. Ooh, is it even darker? Is it? Is it even darker? Let's try this again, shall we? Are we ready? Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That is what we call a laser sword, boys and girls. And he is awesome. I paid about £10 for the figure himself and £20 for the sword. But again, he's kind of a holy grail figure, because I had this figure, but he was missing one of the legs, I think it was, and no sword. So I always kind of wanted to have one complete, and then when I saw him, I was like, but he's missing the sword. Can I find the sword? Yes. How much is the sword? Too much. Do I want him? Yes. And so I do like this guy. He's quite nice. Oh yeah, also, you know what? I'm going to be mean. I'm going to put him there for a second. The review is over. You can walk away now, but there's a little bit of talky bit. There's 2 bits of talky bit. The last one you might enjoy. So bear with me. Little update. My dad has hospital. He fell, broke his hip and collarbone. He's had the ball joint at the top of his hip replaced because he just sheared the other one off, so they've given him a plastic one now. He can't move around so much because normally to walk around you'd have to support yourself with both hands, and he can't do that with this hand because he's broken his collarbone. So he's a little bit sorry for himself, and he's not walking yet. He's still in hospital, but he's a lot better than he was. We're just waiting for the physiotherapists, or physio-terrorists, as he likes to call them, to basically bully him and make him really sore, and he's not looking forward to that. But he seems to be better, is the point. I've only seen him once since he's been there due to work issues. I'll probably get to see him again on Wednesday. Wednesday is my next day off, so I'll probably see him there. Okay. But now for the second bit. Something you lot might be a bit more appreciative of. Do you remember this? This is that weird and wacky second KO Masterpiece Wheeljack that I got sent in the post. I don't know where it came from. I didn't order it. Yeah, I've done some research. What I actually ordered, because I got sent this by mistake, what I actually ordered was a weird bootleg of Masterpiece Dinobot. Now, it's not a knockoff or bootleg of the official. It's of some weird one that someone else did. Ben's Collectibles has done a video on it. That's where I found out about it. Or researched it after I impulse bought it. But then the guy sent me this. And I'm like, well, this is the wrong thing. He's like, oh, can you just keep it and I'll send you a part refund? I'm like, am I going to get a better offer? No. Alright then, fine, cheers, great. So I've got a spare bootleg. See, I'm saying bootleg more. See, yeah, I'm making the fan art accurate. I've got a spare bootleg Masterpiece Wheeljack. So I was thinking, considering I think I'm up to 77 subscribers now, I want to get to 100 subscribers. once I hit 100 subscribers or more, I want it to stay at least 100 for a week, just to make sure people aren't just, adding stuff to it, or, adding like a load of extra accounts or something, just to try and, do something. But once I get 100 subscribers and it stays like that for a week, I will do a giveaway. Someone can have this. I'll do a video, I'll announce it, and then put your comments in the video saying that you want to be in the running. I'll give that maybe another week, something like that, and then I will do a random draw to pick who will get it. Okay, this is my understanding so far. Whether this will change, I don't know. I can't just keep sending everything to VGamer, But yeah, so knockoff masterpiece wheeljack, or bootleg. Sorry, bootleg. It's the box is quite shoddy. It's not my fault. That's how it came. Even the cardboard, it ain't great. But the figure inside, because I very briefly opened it just to see if the figure was in there, in case someone was just using the box to send something to me. He looks okay. I don't think I'll review mine until after the giveaway, but this looks okay. It should be fine. It's just a box. It's a box. So yeah, I'll upload this now, and I might go to bed. I'm just tired recently. I'm working a lot. I haven't had a day off since Sunday last week, and my next day off's Wednesday. So that's like what, 9 days? 9 days, something like that. Whatever. Yeah. So I should be ugly. I should be wretched. And I shall see all of you in the next one, unless Jolt kills Wheeljack first. Bye, everybody.